Ludwig van Beethoven was born to a drunkard father and an unhappy mother. The young Beethoven was subjected to a brutal training in music at the hands of his father, who hoped that the boy would prove to be another prodigy like Mozart. Failing in this, the young Beethoven nevertheless embraced music and studied for a short time in 1792 with Franz Joseph Haydn in Vienna. Highlight genius and a master of improvisation at the piano. Beethoven's son made a name for himself, and by 1794 was now throughout Europe. ¿Cómo se dice Europa? Ah. Throughout Europe. He faithfully learned the classical Viennese styles and traditions in music, and then proceeded throughout his career to completely revolutionize them. His earliest compositions reflect the classical restraint of Haydn and Mozart, yet there were always flashes of what was to come. The emotion he displayed while playing his own music was unheard of in his day, and the fiery intensity of his early piano sonata in C minor, known as the Pathetic, is one of the first works in which Beethoven gives vent to his own dramatic musical voice. With the heaven-storming opening of the piano concert, piano concert number 5 in E flat. Beethoven boldly broke with the tradition of the orchestral presentation of the theme before the entrance of the piano, and introduced the notion of the 19th century virtuoso concert pianist. The idea of universal freedom, equality, and the brotherhood of man was one the composer cherished. Beethoven's only opera, Fidelio, is on this very subject, and the theme is now here expressed more powerfully or beautifully than in the final movement of the monumental symphony, number 9 in D minor, composed in 1824 when Beethoven was completely deaf. With the introduction of 4 vocalists and mixed chorus, Beethoven sets the words of Ferdinand Schiller's Ode to Joy in the last movement of the symphony, to a tune so simple that half the world knows it and sings it. The genius of Beethoven seeks to embrace all humanity with his version of equality, democracy, and love. With plans for the future and sketches of a 10th symphony begun, Beethoven contracted a chill which led to a long illness. In an end out of consciousness for weeks, Beethoven succumbed on March 26, 1827. Some 10,000 people lined the streets of Vienna at his funeral to pay homage to the composer who had forever changed the musical climate of Western Europe. With Beethoven's passing, the stage was set for the onslaught of Romanticism in Western music.